It's been a couple of weeks and I've been enjoying the game R.E.P.O. I've been playing it by myself, I've been playing it with friends, more playing it by myself, but we're not going to be talking about that right now. And it's such a good game, I decided to make a game review. And hey, you can check it out on my channel right now, but check it out after this video. As you keep playing the game and you keep interacting with the monsters, you develop certain feelings. And every time you see certain monsters, you just want to grab them and just like shake them and chuck them onto the floor. What kind of feelings did you think I was talking about? In order to display my disdain for certain monsters, I decided, hey, why not make a tier list of how annoying the monsters are in R.E.P.O. Ah yes, the good old tier list. So let's get into it right now, shall we? Here we have the tier list, and as you can see, my tiers are from bottom to top: chill, manageable, awkward, annoying, and I hate you. Let's start off this tier list with the Rugrat. It's just one spawn, and whenever it finds an item, it'll pick it up, look at you, and then chuck it at you, and it can launch you into some awkward situations. But I'm not gonna lie, it seems kind of like a manageable type thing. If they get an item, just leave the area, let them deal with it, and then just come back. It could get annoying if you have your cart with you, but at the same time, you can just like drag it out and take it somewhere else. So you know what? I'm gonna put manageable. The Rugrat is manageable. Next, we have the Animal. The Animal, all it does is if it sees you, it just rushes you and like it wiggles all over the goddamn place. It freaks out a bit. Does a bit of breakdancing. I guess I would also put them under manageable. They're not really that much of a threat, honestly. You know what? Manageable. We'll keep it there for now. The Gnome. The Gnome, my god, they're immediately, I hate you. I hate them with a passion. The gnomes spawn in groups of 4, and when they spawn, they will immediately rush your items. All 4 of them will go immediately for your cart. They do not care if you're in the way. The way they operate is probably one of the most annoying things in this game, and every time I see them, I know for a fact they spawn in groups of 4, but I know those groups of 4 are gonna spawn 4 times in the map. So even if you kill them, they're always going to be a threat because you don't know when they pop up. Let me tell you about one certain moment, and I hope whenever you hear this moment, you hate them as much as I do. In a solo run, I got to the end of the map and I extracted, and I wanted to leave as soon as possible. And who were in the map? The huntsman and the gnomes. The gnomes were chasing me all over the goddamn place, and I ran back to the ship, and I'm pressing the button, but the extraction still didn't go through, so I had to wait for them to suck it up and send it to the taxman. But at the same time that I was doing that, the gnomes rushed into the ship and the huntsman was on his way. What's the easiest way to hide in the ship? You just hide under the bench. The huntsman comes in, and then you have the gnomes rushing me under the bench, and I can't pick them up and throw them. I had to watch the huntsman walk back and forth inside the ship right beside me while I was dodging the little gnomes that were also trying to hit me at the same time. Can you imagine trying to extract and having those two things happen at the same time? Banger. The bangers are basically this game's creepers. They spawn in a group of 3 and they're all about explosives, and they're manageable. I could care less about them whenever I see them. The Upscreamer operates the same way as the Animal, where they're just crawling and they wait for you, but the annoying thing is they grab you and they zoom into their face. It stuns you, it launches you off. You get disoriented, you don't know where you are exactly in the world. It's possible for them to pick you up while you are still stunned. They can do it to you 3 times. I kind of think they're annoying. Upscreamers are annoying. Now Bowtie, the marshmallow looking thing, I don't think I've really interacted with this one. From my knowledge, they just like blow things away, and once things are far enough, they just get scared and run away. This might be our first chill? Yeah, I think it's our first chill. The Trudge, the knight looking thing that has the mace for an arm. They're not that threatening just because of the fact that they're slow, and their main focus of attack is if they see you, they have a special ability where they pull stuff inwards and then just like a big explosion from their mace. But I will say one thing, in the later levels, whenever you have to like walk on planks and air vents and stuff like that, the Trudge can be the most dangerous thing. So honestly, I kind of see him as just like awkward. Next is the Hidden. It's non-lethal, but it's kind of funny because the idea of it is it takes you into a random place into the map. It just drags your character away. It can grab you and then drop you into an area with a monster already in it. I think it goes into awkward. The clown with the frickin' laser and the big feet that kick you very far away. They're pretty easy to dodge, honestly. Like, I was thinking maybe it can go under annoying, but if I'm not actively trying to take care of it, I can just leave the room, hide somewhere, and it can just like lose interest in me and we move on from things. Like, the laser is easy to dodge, and then them kicking you is annoying, yes, but I think he goes into manageable. Not gonna lie. The spewer. My issue with the spewer is the fact that they latch onto you and they cause your character to puke. You cannot do your job once you have a spewer on you. And then how are you supposed to defeat it exactly? You want to grab it? You can't grab it. It flies away. You want to throw it into a pit? You can't even do that. It's just an annoyance following you, and it just really hinders your progress. So I'm gonna put him in annoying. The apex predator is there to make things annoying, that's for sure. If we're talking about like early game, they're just awkward. The headman, I kind of hate them. I don't like the headman. They're annoying. They can get at you from under tables. They float so they don't make any noise. They can trap you in the worst ways and immediately start attacking you, and they deal a good amount of damage. And stun locking you, yeah, I think I hate the headman. The huntsman, you can use him kind of to your advantage if you want to use him to kill any monsters between you and him, or you want to bait him. Since he can't see you, he operates on noise. You can kind of use him to your advantage, but it all depends on how good you are as a player. I think I'm going to put him under awkward because he could be manageable, yes, but it could happen where you're not paying attention and he just walks into the room, or you walk into each other, and things can get very awkward at that point. The mentalist has the same issue as the headman, where it's a floating character. You don't hear them approaching, but the thing with the mentalist is the fact that there is a charge time to his ability. You can get away easily. I consider him manageable. I'll put him under manageable. The Reaper, that beautiful look of a Reaper. The Reaper can get at you under chairs, but they can make a lot of noise before you see them. So if you get attacked by a Reaper, it's most likely to be your fault at that point. So I think the Reaper also gets put into manageable. The Peeper is just a stationary monster. It's just an eye on the wall, and the moment you see him, you just have to look away. Yes, it could get annoying if you're just running by and there's another monster or something like that, but honestly, they're chill. The robe loses interest really fast. The headman does too. Let's not kid ourselves. The headman does too. The robe, if you look at them long enough, they increase in speed. It all depends on line of sight, so they could be following you without you knowing it. They are silent, they are quick, they are deadly, but they are also stupid. So if anything, I think they go under awkward. The shadow child, or the shadow children, whatever they're called, it's literally just don't look at them. That's all it is. They go under chill. Now we are left with the chef, or for some reason under the R.E.P.O wiki, his name is Chef El Kusel. I don't know what that means. If you know what that means, please tell me. Easily under manageable. Easily, no doubt about it. Let's see, are we going to base this on how close it ranks into the next rank? You know what, let's do that. Alright, this is the final one. With my most chill, the one I do not care about whenever I see him in game, the Peeper, and the one that I absolutely hate every time I see them in game being the Gnome. They are the most annoying of this game. No doubt about it. And that's the tier list. Hey, did you enjoy this video? Why not like, subscribe, and tell me in the comment section below, what would you change up with this tier list? And why not check out my R.E.P.O game review? It's on the channel right now. And if you didn't enjoy this video, hey, I'm not gonna tell you not to dislike it, you can go right ahead. I hope to see you here next time. See ya!